In my kitchen today. Very tired today. Yesterday I cleaned out my goat house. And today we went to go get some hay for our goats. So I'm treating my brothers who helped me go get the hay to an eggplant parm, my family. So I'm be cooking that for my family today. Let's see. First, I'm going to come over here and we're going to work on that tomato sauce that I started yesterday. Oh, there we go. Let's try to prop that up on my phone stand. So we got our blender, and I mentioned this yesterday that when the tomato sauce was done, I'm going to blend it up. So this is what the tomato sauce from yesterday looks like all done. Here, let me move it this way. See that? If I tip the phone too much, it shuts off, but here, switch it. Yeah, it's like mostly cooked down, and then you just see the peels and stuff floating around in it. So we're going to blend that up so that all the peels are all broken down and you don't have all those peels sticking out. I hate when the sauce has peels sticking out in it. So let's see, just fix that again. Okay. So we're going to dump this whole thing, well, as much of it as we can, into my blender. Get a spoon to guide that in there. Oh, yeah, man, I am exhausted. I did so much yesterday. I helped my mom move rocks, and then, well, rake up mulch so that she could move rocks. She got this mulch last year, and it was like getting all moldy and spreading mold all over the place. That whoever bought the mulch for her, she hired a landscaper, and they bought her like the cheapest mulch. So the mulch was like spreading these mold spores all over the place. So we had to pull up all the mulch that we just put in last year. So I helped her do that. And then after that, I had to clean out my entire goat house. So we could stock up the house with hay, the barn. So I'm just exhausted. I was working from like around noon. I was up at 10 o'clock and I made the sauce. And then around noon, I started helping her. Hi there, Angel. 309, how are you doing? We're just cooking in the kitchen here. I'm just talking while we cook. Yeah, what was I saying? So yeah, I helped my mom. I made the sauce, went live, whatever time that was. And then, hi to Royal Shaggy as well. Hey. So we went live yesterday and made the sauce. Today we're making the eggplant. But it was a lot because I was cooking yesterday, then I was helping her, then I did the goat house, which is like a lot of work. That took me hours, so because I was deep cleaning it for the winter. We are cooking an eggplant parmesan. So right now I'm making, this is tomato sauce from my garden tomatoes. There's actually a live I did yesterday where we cooked the tomatoes down from whole tomatoes into a sauce. So now I'm just blending the sauce to make it into a puree. And then we're going to make an eggplant parm with my eggplants from my garden. These eggplants here from my garden. So I got this nice big one that I grew, and then these smaller ones are different varieties, so the small skinny ones are a different type than this really big one. I am in the US. I'm in the United States, up in New Hampshire. like kind of gross. It's like a weird piece in there. It's a mist. Where are you all from? You are from, oh, you're from India. Cool. My cousin lived in India for a while. He went there for work. Alright, we're going to blend this one more time after I put the rest of that in. There's no more in the sauce bowl, so that's empty. So we're going to blend this, finish blending this. Where in India was he? I'm not sure where exactly he lived when he was there, but it was my cousin. I don't remember where he was staying. He'd only went there for like a year or two for work. I don't remember where exactly he said. Sam, gloves. You came in here before asking for gloves. I can't wear gloves this time. I'm in the middle of cooking. I have lots of gloves at home, mostly garden gloves, but I have dish cleaning gloves and all sorts of gloves, Sam. But I can't wear them now. I'm cooking. Can't cook with gloves on. I'm just kind of getting all the stuff off the things in here with a little bit of water. A little water to get that off. Okay. All right. That's good. Okay. Well, thank you, Shaggy. That's very nice of you. All right, we're going to bring this over to the stove and put this on here. Move this over here. Oh, thank you. Oh, yeah, I try to be nice to everybody. I'm kind of shy, so I don't talk a lot. I'm not the most talkative person, but I try to talk to people if they're talking and make sure everybody is involved in the conversation. Oh, all right, let's see. Turn that one down. Okay, so we're going to do the sauce here. Let's maybe put this up here. I'm trying to find the best place to put my phone. Yeah, I know you do, Sam. I know, you said that before about the gloves, but I can't wear anything while I'm cooking. I need my hands free. I wore those garden gloves for you last time and the, what was it? It was like my rubber cleaning gloves. Let me put this stuff away. I just have some extra stuff that's sitting up there blocking where I want to put my camera. I'll try that. Maybe up there. No, that's not going to work either. All right. Anyway, let's see. I'll just show you this here. We got the sauce on the burner there, so that's how that's going to go. And then I just turned the burner back on. So this is going to heat back up. I had it in the fridge overnight so it could cool off so I could blend it. It is, I think, like 3:30 around here. What about over there? It's 3:30 on, I know sometimes it's even a full day change. I don't know if the day is different. It's Saturday, I think, or Sunday. Is it Saturday or Sunday? I don't even know. 1:30 a.m. Wow. I stay up late too, though, so it's not a big deal. I'm going to come check what day it is. Is it 1:30 a.m.? Let's see. Are you before us, Monday? Oh, wow. Yeah, see, we're Sunday. So you're actually ahead of us. Yeah, we're on it's Sunday here, not Monday. I was wondering if you were behind us or ahead of us. So you're ahead of us if it's Monday. Okay, there. I need to like put this up on something to boost it up. Let's see. There we go. I don't really have a time. I just stream if I'm like doing something, basically. I don't like to stream if I'm not doing anything interesting because I just don't never have anything to say. So I usually stream if I'm like cooking or doing stuff in my garden. But I don't have like a usual time. I've been trying to stream more because I was never really into streaming that much. I usually make just like videos. But I was never into like actually streaming. Grapeseed oil. Oh yeah, I can definitely show you the garden. Would you like to see it? I'll run out there and show you. Here. Let me turn the sauce down so I don't burn it. We'll go out there really quick because I'll go see you cut another eggplant. Let's see. All right, yeah, I'll go cut another eggplant. I might need it. I got 3 boys here that are, or 2 boys and my mom who are gonna eat, and they devour everything. So I'll just go cut another one. It'll give me an excuse to go out there. Oh no, I can show you. It's fine. Hold on. It's awesome. My garden's awesome. I love showing it off, so. Here we go. It's just my brothers are out here doing the truck. Here. So this is the garden. There's my basil. Oh, I need to get some sauce. Get some herbs. And then some oregano is down here. Okay, there's some herbs. Yeah. And then this is, let's see if I can grab another oregano. These are all my peppers. Peppers. A lot of peppers. Peppers are doing amazing this year. More peppers. Dog's going crazy inside. And then this is the eggplant that I'm picking. Oh, there's my kale. This thing's growing massive. I gotta pick that. And then these were the eggplants. Let me see. I was gonna maybe pick one if there was one getting big enough to pick. Let's see. Yeah, these are the eggplants. I picked a few the other day. I don't know. We'll see. I'll just cut up what I have and then, oh, this one could get picked. That one's big enough to pick. We'll pick that one. There we go. There's a nice big one. And then that's not it. We got another garden down here, and there's another garden bed in the back, but that one's almost done. It had like our lettuce and our early stuff. So this is like our squash, pumpkin, tomatoes. This is where I got all the tomatoes for the sauce. But I picked all the red ones the other day, so there's no red ones right now because we had just made a sauce with all of them. But there's some broccoli. The broccoli came earlier. There's only a little bit left. If I travel this year to the US, I'll surely visit your place. I like this so much. Yeah, it's a really nice place. It's in New Hampshire is where we are. It's a beautiful area. We're right down the street from the mountains, and I just clip off these dead leaves while I'm out here. I can't help myself. This is cool. Look at this. Oh, there's a pumpkin down there. A little pumpkin. There's our one red tomato, I guess. But this pumpkin is like growing up. There's one hanging, and then there's another one growing. It should probably start more, but trying to get in there. This thing is like growing into the sky. This is a pumpkin plant. It's literally growing into the sky here. It just went wild. I don't know where it started. I think it started way down there somewhere. But yeah, there's more tomatoes that are not ripe yet. More tomatoes. Yep, here's my pumpkin. And there's the little pumpkin that's hanging in the air. But yeah, we're gonna go back in and finish cooking this stuff. Got my eggplant. Oh. And my herbs. Oh. All right, I'll go back in. Sorry, my dog's yelling. My family's doing some work outside, so she's yelling because she wants to go out there with them. All right, here we go. So yeah, got some herbs. I already had some, but I'd rather use the fresh stuff anyway. All right. So let's flip this back. Oh. So yeah, you like the garden? There is one more garden bed, but I didn't want to go over there because my family's over there. And they don't like being on camera. And they'll probably be like, why are you filming and not cooking? I don't know who that is. This is like someone's calling me. I don't know who that is. Okay. So, this is how we start to do the eggplant. And we got eggs. We need to get some eggs. And a big plate. So we get eggs in a nice big plate and a nice big bowl. The bowl over here. I don't know if I'm big enough. I'll have to wash a bowl because bowls aren't big enough. Hold on. This one's fine. I'm just washing a bowl real quick. Okay. So. Eggplant. Alright. Here's the eggplant. And to make eggplant parmesan, we do I have to leave. I have to go to CLG tomorrow. I don't know what CLG is, but good luck with it, whatever it is. And yeah, hopefully we'll see you here back here. Feel free to subscribe to the channel if you'd like to get notifications when I go live again. Because I don't really have a schedule right now. So, but if you subscribe and then hit, I think there's a bell that'll put on notifications for when I go live, then you'll be able to see. You too. Thank you, Shaggy. Take care. Okay. Looney, come on, bud. All right, so we get some eggs. I usually start with just like 2 eggs. Maybe 3, that's kind of a lot. We'll do 3 eggs. I always end up adding more after anyway. If I don't use them all, the dog can have one. Oh, great. Thank you, Shaggy. Thank you for the sub. I'll see you. Have a good night. Or morning, night, whatever you're doing. I think you're going to sleep. Okay. Looney, come on, bud. Come on in. Stay over here. It's just my dog. My doggo. Okay, so we get eggs, and we're gonna whip these up. I put a big towel down on the counter when I do this because the egg batter tends to like go everywhere for some reason. I don't know, I'm just not good at keeping things clean, I guess. They tend to splatter stuff, so yeah, we just whip up the eggs. I like to add a little bit of water. And a little bit of water over here at my sink. Just add a dash of water to make it a little thinner so the eggs aren't so clumpy. Just makes them tend to stick to the stuff a little better. Makes the yolk, like the yolk break up a little better so it goes onto the eggplant a little more uniformly. Okay, there we go. And usually just test it to see if any egg whites are clumping. All right, so we got a nice beaten eggs here. Put that down. So, our egg wash. Put these over here. So, got our egg wash. Then we set up another tray of breadcrumb. I like to do some breadcrumb. And then, I have it. Let's see. Do I have it? I like to do usually a little bit of cornmeal, but no, we're not any. Let's see. Let me go look in my other cabinet to see if we have some cornmeal. All right, so we do breadcrumb, and then I like to add a bit of cornmeal to it too. It helps them become a little crispier. It just helps them fry up a little better. They crisp up and turn more golden with the cornstarch added in there. It's just my little thing. I feel like it works better. Add a little cornmeal in there. And I just sift it through. There we go. Whoop. Yeah.
What's the time? I'm gonna go home and throw some laundry in.
Yeah, you can definitely throw some laundry in. It's probably like another hour at least. A couple hours. Oh, don't let the dog out. Oh my God. Boys just left my dog out. Are you gonna be able to get her? Come on, Loon. I'll be right back. Open the back of the car, she'll jump in. Inside. Oh. Oh. The boys let my dog out. Sorry about that. I just had to run outside and get my dog. The boys let her out. Tie my hair back a little bit. Her tie is not working. Okay. Okay, the sauce is cooking, so I'm gonna make sure I get that prepared first. I'm just gonna take these herbs that we just picked and throw them in the sauce. There's some basil here. Now some oregano. Try to see if I can do that. Just cut these all up like that. I just kind of ball them all together like this. Just get them all together into like a ball. It makes it easier to cut them. And then I go in different directions. And do it again. And just kind of ball it up and chop it. Okay. Here we go. Ta-da! And we're just going to throw this into my sauce. Throw that in the sauce there. And mix it up. Put a little salt in there too. I don't think I salted it yesterday, so we'll throw some salt in there too in a second. It's just a nice little puree. I got something in my throat. Okay. Here, maybe. I'm trying to find a spot that's good for the phone to sit. Okay, so that's all going. Now we're going to start doing these eggplants. And we start by just cutting them. I like to go lengthwise. So cut the ends off. I'm going to get this stove heating. We use grapeseed oil, not olive oil for cooking, for frying, because olive oil burns. Grapeseed oil has a higher burn temperature, or heat tolerance, so it doesn't burn. If you try to fry with olive oil, everything comes out black eventually. Like the first batch will be okay, and then everything else after that comes out all burnt, because as it sits on the pan, it gets hotter and hotter. So I'll try to show how I cut these. I could show how I cut these easiest. Maybe there. work. Okay. I know the chat is kind of in front of. Ooh, Jesus Christ. The chat is kind of in front of where I'm cutting, where the image is, but hopefully you guys can still see a little bit. So we start and we get the first layer by peeling off this top piece. Let's just go. It's good to have like a nice serrated knife like this because you can do quick little cuts going back and forth. So that's what I try to do, is just you take this, peel the top piece off here like the skin, and then you go just back and forth like this, whatever thickness you want. I like them on the thinner side, so I go a little thinner. And do it again. This one's kind of really thin, but or really small. It's a really small eggplant, but it is what it is. Turn this down. It's already heating up a lot. Go. Sorry, I'm quiet. I'm focusing now. Yeah, you just go back and forth. Serrated knife helps a lot. This is my favorite knife. Got this knife from my grandma, my nana. Oh, hey, I thought you were on this side. Come here. Doggy. Just the doggy again. Alright, then you go on this side and get the skin off of this side at the end. I usually toss the skin piece, so these ends, the skin ends, I can just toss. Put them in the compost, give them to your goats or chickens or whatever. There's my place for my goats there. Okay. So, that's that one. We're going to get these going here, just because the stove already looks like it's heated up. So now, we're going to get our egg batter here, and we're just going to start sticking these in the egg batter, like this. Just kind of stick them in, go through, and then put them in the, here. Pat them, flip them, get a little more on there, and put them on the pan. There we go. Ta-da! All right, let me get these all set up on there, and then I'll show you. Just go quick. This. There. Here we go. Like that. So we go 1, 2, and in the pan 3. So it just becomes like a process. Once you get them cut, you just go doop, doop. And then the hard part is just waiting for them to cook and making sure they don't burn. Flipping them over at the right time and so I get some going while the other ones are, so that these can cook while I cut up the next one. So yeah, like those are all on the pan frying now. And we're gonna cut up these ones here. Get all these here to cut up. Then there's an extra one that I just picked if I need it. That's the freshest one, so I want to make sure I cook these ones first. So once again, I'm gonna get our serrated knife. Do these. I have a bowl for stuff for my goats. I'll put those in there. And once again, get this skin off, this top layer. Go really light. And then I just want to make sure to check that stove every couple of minutes. So every few minutes I come over here and I just get basically a fork in the side of the knife and I lift it up and do a little check like that. And that one, see, they're already almost done. And then you flip them because the stove was already hot when I put them on. So then you just flip them. I just use a knife and a flat fork just like this and just flip them like that. See? Easy peasy. See? There they go. I'm going to let that sit for a couple more minutes while I cut these and continued, then we'll do the next same thing with these ones. And the other thing, I gotta get a big dish to put the pieces on that come out. Let's see. Let's get this to put the pieces on when they're done. I just put that on my stove. Yeah, I love to cook. It's just a peaceful activity for me. I was tired today, so I didn't necessarily want to do this today, but I've been putting it off and my eggplants are starting to get a little shrivelly, so I've got to do it at some point, and my brothers helped me, so I wanted to treat them to a meal. And once again, sorry about the birds in the background. That's what they do. They make noise. I love them, but they are certainly loud when you're on camera. I don't notice them, really, in my house, but I do notice them when they're interrupting the filming. Doesn't sound loud to me, but when it's on the camera, it sounds loud. When I play back my videos, I'm like, ee! So, sorry about that if you're noticing. Okay, there we go. Alright, those ones are done. So we're going to flip these ones and see if these ones are done. Which, yes, those all look done. So I'm just gonna take all of those off and throw them over there. Put a little more grapeseed oil in there. And once again, we're going to take this up here, and do our egg wash. Drop my egg wash in there a little bit. There we go. So, do a little egg. And do a little bread. And then it goes over to the stove. Sorry, you can't really see it when I put it on the stove because it's over there, but I wish they could have, I'm live on my phone and they only let you do it vertical. I wish you could go horizontally on your phone and be able to see better because I could get a wider angle, but it's just the only way they let you do it. I didn't want to put my laptop over here where I'm cooking and get stuff all over it. Okay, yeah, I just kind of drop them in the pan over there. I'm going to start going fast again. Go. That's the second batch almost done. The second batch is almost done, and we'll do the third eggplant, little eggplant. I'm just doing the little eggplants for now first because they go bad faster. Move this over a little bit. I don't want to do so much work for my garden, and I don't want anything to go bad. If you do so much work to grow things, it's silly to let stuff go bad. It's bad enough when you let something at the grocery store go bad, but when you've like grown it yourself, it's like, okay, I don't know if there's any more room in the pan for these. Let's see. I'll make one more. There you go. Let's do some flipping over here to see. These are almost ready. Yeah, most of these are ready to turn over. See? And get brown. Except for the ones that I just stuck on there. Everything's ready except for the one I just stuck on there. Just flip it. So. See? A couple of them got a little dark, but they're fine. Oh, I'm gonna get a drink. It's hot standing over the stove. It's hot. I got my ginger ale here. These are my favorite ginger ales. These blackberry ginger ale. They're so good. Not sponsored. Not sponsored, just delicious. more here. And if there's not enough room in the pan for me to stick them in, I just put them off to the side in the dish and wait. So you can get ahead. Nice to be able to get a little bit ahead. There we go. Okay, I'm ready to cut up the next eggplant. There we go. Put those down. Itch. Check on these ones again. And flip over that one that was waiting to be flipped, and then get rid of these ones in the middle. I'm just taking some of the stuff off the pan. There we go. Alright, I'm done with this older bottle of grapeseed oil. Now I'm going to move to the other bottle. So I had one bottle that was like had a little bit left in it. Put some of that in there. Alright, now another eggplant. Just skin off this one. Want to make sure you go straight and keep it, you just watch the width so that you don't end up with like a super thick one, so they all cook relatively evenly. Because if you have really thin pieces and really thick pieces, then they won't cook even. So I'll just try to make them all relatively uniform. You can hear my cat. Make them a little thicker than that. No, those ones were really thin. Skin off again. There we go. Ugh. Fly land on me. It's gross. I had my doors open because it's been hot and the flies keep coming in now. Alright, check these again. There we go. Alright, I'm going to just throw some more in there because the pan's getting empty. I want it to sit there boiling empty. So I'm not done cutting this eggplant, but I'm almost done, so just quickly throw some more in the pan. Just kind of do this quick here. 1, 2. 3. 1, 2. Move this over. Put that in the oil. 3. I think these 2 are done. Add a little more oil to the pan now. I just wanted to get those out before adding more oil. Add a little more oil. It won't cook if there's no oil in there. It's just scalds. Itchy, itchy, itchy. I was loading my hay earlier and I got like all this breakout on my arms from loading the hay. Oh. Yeah. Let's get these in there. You just gotta be on top of checking those. If you're double doing it like this instead of just cutting everything up first and then frying everything, I kind of stagger it so that I'm doing both at the same time. But definitely have to make sure you just keep checking these so they don't burn because they cook quick. And then these are in the oven after. Yeah, those in the dip. And I'm almost out of breadcrumb here. It's getting low, so I'm going to refill my breadcrumb plate in a minute. Yeah, man, I am tired today. Tired and achy. Sorry I'm not too talkative. I'm like, I wanted to go live to show how we cook the eggplant parm, but today probably wasn't the best day to do it because I'm just exhausted and I'm like, ugh. Not very fun, but I don't know, I could still help someone at least who wanted to cook along. Maybe I'll just leave it up in my archive videos, and if someone needs help learning how to cook, they can follow it, because we'll go through the whole process here. Check my sauce too. Let me turn my sauce up a little bit because that's low. And turn that up. The sauce is still cooking, so it's just starting to boil now. I'll turn it up a little bit. I'm going to get some salt in there. And my salt shaker is in the living room. Oh, my salt shaker. Salt shaker. So I'm like dressed like a little leprechaun today with the green, like all green. Alright, salt. I'll put some salt in my sauce, that's all. Yeah. Okay. And we're just going to flip these over here. These are all basically ready to be flipped. There we go. Alright. Yeah, those are all ready. Flip those. Those are boiling or cooking nicely. Go back to cutting up this eggplant, and then I have a couple more eggplants too. Oh, I'll finish this one that we stopped halfway. Well, stopped with just a little bit left, I guess. I stopped so I could put those on the stove. I didn't want to leave the pan empty, just cooking away the oil. Tossing those into the egg wash as I go. Oh. There we go. Okay. Like itchy. Okay, let's see. Got our egg wash again. Just throw all of these in here. Oh. Set these up. I think the ones on the stove are done too, so we're gonna take those off. Yeah, those are all done. Those are all done. Get those all off. Yeah, I don't know, you could use a spatula. I just find it easier to use the knife and scoop them. So it's easier to like poke them up and just lift up the side of them like that to check without flipping the whole thing if they're not ready to be flipped. I might wash that pan in a second and get all the goopies off. After a while it like builds up. So halfway through usually I rinse all that grody stuff off. So I might take a second and wipe that grody stuff off in a second.
You may want to open your screen.
Yeah, you think?
Well,
I can go shut my bedroom door so the stuff doesn't go off.
Well, you gotta open the door so.
Yeah, I just don't want the dog running
Maybe
out.
put the dog in a crate and
She is
open
whining.
the door so, because it's gonna turn to smelly in here. The boys are coming in and out. If you want me to make the pasta, let me know when.
I didn't know we needed pasta, but whatever. I didn't know if we needed pasta, but whatever. Yeah, I got the sauce. Family. Oh, alright, let me get some more breadcrumbs. This is running low. Yeah, I'm gonna wait before I put these on. I'll put these on after I wipe that grody stuff off of there. There. Wipe that off. I just get a tissue and I punch it up so I don't get burned. And then I just kind of wipe it, but get all that stuff off. And take this one off for a second. these off so it's easier to wipe this. Just gotta get this gross stuff off. And then take one of these and then wipe it down off into the trash if you get an oven mitt. This is cast iron, so it stays really hot, but I'm just gonna swish this into the trash. There we go. Okay, see, it's better. Just getting all the burnt bread off there. Hold on. I'll try to open my door. Sorry, I'm just going to open my windows because my fire alarm is so sensitive. My fire alarms are so sensitive here that whenever I cook anything, they go off. So if I fry anything, it's like the house is burning down, even though it's not. So yeah, I just wanted to make sure the fire alarms don't start going off. I open the window, put the fan on. A little more breadcrumb again. Put a lot, I just put a little more. A little more. This. There we go. Sorry, I don't know what that was about. I got disconnected for a second. Alright, this is one of the next eggplants here. Put a little more herbs in the sauce, a little more oregano too. Cut up a little more of this. Cooking some food from a fan. Like dying over the hot stove, but so hot. Yeah, we're having eggplant parmesan from the garden, so got these little dudes. Eggplant emoji. Hot here too. Yeah, oh my god, it was wicked hot today. I'm exhausted. I had to go and clean out my goat house yesterday because we got our new hay for the winter this year, or for the fall, winter, spring. So I'm exhausted, but I wanted to thank my brothers for helping me get my hay because they have the trailer and they're the only ones who know how to drive it. So, and help load hay and stuff. So I'm making everybody dinner. They're coming back in like an hour or so to eat. So I'm trying to get this done. If you want to learn how to cook, you can watch me cook eggplant. Some people cut them in circles, like they'll cut them this way, down. I like to cut them across. I feel like you get longer pieces so then it's easier to fry instead of little circles. But that's just my preference. I used to do it as the circles, but then I realized the circles are so small. And it's easier to fry them like this and easier to layer them like this when you make the Parmesan because they're like strips. They end up being like lasagna strips when they're done almost. Like a lasagna strip but made out of eggplant. So it makes it easier to layer them into a Parmesan when you go to put it all together into like a thing. Yeah, I think I'm a decent cook. I didn't like go to culinary class or anything, so I think I'm pretty good for not having any like training or anything. I just learned on my own, watching family members and stuff mostly. And not like my mom's that great of a cook, so didn't really learn from her that much. I learned how to do what she does better. She can make awesome soup though, my mom. My mom makes the best soups. Yeah, I just take the skin off on that side and then cut them up into little strips. I just have to remember to keep checking this pan to make sure that ones on the pan don't burn. So I got more on the pan as I'm doing this. There we go. Yeah, those are all done. Not burnt, but they're done. My mom's good with soup and frying fish. Yeah, my mom's good with soup and I think mostly soup. But her soups are like really good. So she used to make these really delicious beans when we were kids, but I was talking about stuff about. I was like, "Oh my God, Mom, can you make those beans you used to make when we were kids?" And she's like, "I don't know what you're talking." So it must have just been something she used to throw together. Oh, it's so hot. Okay. But yeah, just think after you take these, you fry them and throw them on the burner. So that's what I've been doing. Hello, Marina. I don't know who Marina is, but hi. Maybe you misread my name. It's Ariana, not Marina, but that's fine. It's what it is. Oh, so yeah. Eggplant, you take it, dip it in this egg wash. It's just eggs with a little bit of water. And then a mix of breadcrumb and cornmeal. And then on the pan with some grapeseed oil. Ta-da! Yeah, basically just keep doing that to fill the pan. I know it's hard to see because I think the chat is like blocking some of the things. So I'm trying to hold things up when I can, but I know the chat is like blocking the kind of the bottom of the screen a little bit. A little more oil. Alright, we're almost done over here and ready to put it into a casserole. What's everybody been up to? Like I said, I'm exhausted, so this is all I'm doing today is cooking. And I'm going back to sleep, I think. I don't know, or at least taking a nap. Got a headache all day. I took my Vyvanse, which is supposed to wake you up, and even that's not working. Alright, there we go. So, that one's a little thick. Let me see if I can get that a little thinner. Okay. Flip these ones over. There we go. Itchy, so itchy. Check my sauce again in a minute. Okay, put a little more oil in the pan over here. Sorry, I wish you could see the pan too, but it's just not how it goes. Okay. Okay, there we go. Hey, kitty. Oh, my kitty came in. Stratus. It's my cat. He came in behind me. Here, wait a second. That one's a little thick, but we'll just let it cook for a little longer. The one piece that came out a little thick in one area. do this one too. I don't know. Let's see. Let me go start putting the casserole together and see where we're at. Let's see. We have the big casserole pan. I can't leave too long, my stuff's gonna burn. Missing my pan. I don't know. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm looking for. No, I'm looking for the big one. There isn't a medium one. There's a small one and a big one. There's only two of them. I have this small one over here. Wait, hold on. It's way down here. Is this bigger or smaller? Yeah, this is smaller. What's this? There we go. Oh, find anything ever. Okay. So I was looking for my big casserole dish. Okay. A little more oil on that. I got it. It's under this cabinet here. It's under this thing that I forget exists. I don't really usually put much in there. I forgot that it even existed. Okay. Oh, my sauce is getting a little thick there. Let's put a little water in the sauce because it's starting to boil away. Add a little bit of water to that sauce. Turn it down. Can it turn down anymore? Just add a little more water to it. There we go. Add a little more. There we go. All right. Move this over the side a little bit. I'll put a little more herbies in my sauce. I'm gonna put some more herbs and basil in my sauce. Some more herbs here. Some oregano. Got this in yesterday. Oregano's from the garden too, so we got pretty much everything from the garden here. It's gonna be except for the cheese, obviously. I don't have cows. I do have goats, but we haven't gotten any cheese from them. Or milk. They're just our friends. I don't know. I want to start setting up the casserole, and then if it seems like I need more, then I'll cook more eggplant, but I think that's enough for now. There you go. Just want to put a little more in this sauce. There we go. So, put the sauce here. Stir that in. And it's fine because this will contain cheese. Clog of mozzarella cheese. We got fresh mozzarella. And we have some 6 cheese Italian. So, yeah, I was finishing up the sauce here. So I just got disconnected for a second. That's why. Might have cut out for a second. But, yeah, it's okay that I put some more herbs in kind of near the last minute of the sauce because it's going to cook more in the oven. So that's all good. And yeah, there's our big heaping pile of eggplant. A couple on the pan here that are done. Stick those on there. And then we come over here and start putting this all together. Let's see. Hold on. And I'm trying to just fix this so that it stands up a little better. My phone. I need a better phone case or phone stand. When the phone case is on, it like does not stand up very well. Like tilt it forward to be able to see, but then I'm worried that it's going to fall forward. Yep, it's already falling. I think the best place for it was over here where it's not falling, but it's like it's a little dark over there. Put a little light on if I can. A little light over here. There we go. Alright, try that. Okay. So yeah, we got our cheeses. Sargento, 6 cheese Italian, fresh mozzarella, and just regular mozzarella. I'm going to put them off to the side for a sec. I'm going to put the breadcrumb and stuff off to the side for a sec. Again. And just take this, our casserole dish, and we take our saucepan. It's really hot. Let me get something to move that. Put this over here. I need a nice big spoon for the sauce. And we start just layering these kind of here. I'm going to do this. I'll show you. Let's see. Just kind of start layering these in the dish. Yeah, I don't know. I need to know if I'm going to need to cook extra or not, but we'll see. depends on how much this fills. I want to get this done because I know my brothers are hungry. Like, they always rush me to get everything done. They like to eat early. I don't care about like dinner being at a certain time, but I think it's Sunday and they work tomorrow, so they like to eat earlier. So I gotta make things good if I'm treating them. It has to be on their time. Okay, so yeah, just a layer there, and then we get some tomato sauce. Get that in there. I might put a little bit more salt in there, just because I didn't put a little more salt. I can mix it up. I don't want to steam up my camera, so let me move back a little bit. Get a nice big scoop. And you just pour the sauce on the tomato, on the stuff. I try to go light on the sauce because I have acid reflux, so I make mine a little lighter on the sauce, but the bottom you have a little bit just to make sure it doesn't burn and stick on the bottom, because the juices will go through and there. There we go. But yeah, I get wicked acid reflux. I love tomato sauce, but it hurts my tummy. I used to eat so much of it. I would drink this stuff like soup. I would just eat tomato sauce in a cup. Not tomato soup, just a tomato sauce. It would be my soup. Thick like this. Not even watered down like a soup. Just this thick tomato sauce. I just slurp it up. So there we got that. And then let me just open my bags of cheese here. Open this cheese. And then open the fresh cheese. I'm going to put these on top, I think. Hold on. There we go. Okay. These I don't think I'm not going to put on until the top. I'm just going to put some pieces on the top after. But so I could just get everything opened. We have a piece. Nothing like that fresh mozzarella. The good stuff. The fancy kind. Okay, so good. Oh, and I have some grated cheese too. Looney, don't touch. My doggy's coming over here. So, I don't know if you can see. Let's see. Let's put this back up. Oh. Open this. Just trying to open this grated cheese. Alright, I'll just sprinkle some grated cheese on there first. Just it's easier to see how much grated cheese there is if you sprinkle it first. You don't want to put too much grated cheese because it has a strong flavor. Just a light layer of that. And then, here, we'll do this cheese too first. And then we do another light layer of the 6 cheese Italian. And then we top it all off with the mozzarella and get a really nice thick layer of that. Because I like it cheesy. What's the point of making an eggplant parm without the parm? The parm is the cheese, I think. You say Voce Fala Brasilira. I'm not sure what that means. I wish there was a translator on here. Is there translate? No. I don't know. Whatever you're saying, thank you for the comment. Not sure what you're saying, but appreciate you. As long as it's nice. No idea what you're saying. You could be like yelling at me for all I know in a different language. Yeah, there we go. I'm just making sure all the edges are covered. I know it like melts anyway. It'll all melt together and spread out. So there's the first layer. I just kind of pat it down a little bit. And then we do layer number 2. I usually get about 3 layers, so I think I'll have enough. Let's see. Trying to make this. Just get these up in here. Oh. There we go. I might have to do a little more to get a 3rd layer. Yeah, it's not going to make up a 3rd layer, but we'll see. Hold on. Maybe I can do 2.5 layers. Let's see. I'm not sure. Oh. Put more tomato sauce on there. I'll just kind of move this a little bit over here. A little too much on this side. I'm going to move some over that side. There we go. Yeah. Like some people really pour it on, but I just put a thin layer because it adds up. So there's another layer. And then I'm going to do the same thing with our, sorry, I had a itch on my finger. Do the more Parmesan. Oh, that came out a little too strong in some areas. There we go. And we can do our 6 cheese Italian. And then our mozzarella again. So I'm gonna try here to see what happens if I just kind of throw these on there on top. Yeah, I might want to do extra. I don't know. Maybe it'll be fine. It just seems a little thin. Usually I like to be a little beefier than that. Let's see. Okay. I'm going to try to do another. Should I? I don't know. I don't know if I have time. Oh, okay. Well, it's just going to be a little thinner, I guess. So, throw a little more sauce on those pieces here. Just get a little more like that. That's it. So it's going to be like a 2-layer with a few extra pieces. Because that's what I had, and I don't have time to do the rest of it. Not if the boys want to eat early, so. I'll make the other ones another day. So just throwing a little extra cheese on top of these ones. And then we got. So yeah, we got our special cheese on there. Sorry, I put that on while I was getting disconnected, but there's special little pieces. And I'll put a few little globs in the middle here too. There we go. Some special cheese. All right. So there it is. There's our eggplant parm. Delicious. And the last thing we do is I just get a nice big piece of foil and cover the whole thing up so the cheese doesn't burn in the oven. At the very end, I take the foil off so that the cheese can cook a little bit. But the foil is going to stay on it through most of the cooking time. So you get this. Sure, one last look at this beauty. It would have been 3 layers, but instead it's 2 layers. I just didn't have time to cook the extra. But we have these beautiful eggplants for next time, I guess. There's a couple of them. Get to make that again, I guess. So, yeah. If you check out my community wall later, I'll post a picture of what it looks like all complete when it comes out of the oven. But for now, I'm gonna go. Hope you enjoyed this cooking session. Bye guys. Looney, say bye.